Guys, Deluded Gooner. Now, someone asked me for my best centre-halves in the Premier League. Now, there's a lot, but there's not really. I believe as a whole, not just in the Premier League, as a whole, defending has gone down. Now, that's down to a variety of reasons. You look at certain sides, want their midfielders, their defenders, their fullbacks, everybody to attack. The game's gone like that. I mean, you're seeing most people are multifunctional players, masters of none now, especially in the attacking options. And it's all gone attackingly based. It's all now in the sense that, the attack is the best form of defense and all of them sort of things. I don't feel defenders, I always say this in my videos, defenders are not praised for actual defending. You're seeing defenders like, I'm not digging out Ramos. Ramos is world class in today's market compared to the players that are playing right now, because the state of defending is poor. But what do you see people praise Ramos for? Yes, he makes tackles and important things and does things, but 9 times out of 10 he'll score a header in the 90th minute. People say, oh, he's clutch. He might be clutch, but that's not defending, and that's not a good defender. You take these guys back to 04, 05 and before that with the real defenders, they're not going to stand out in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me, little rant over. Best defenders in the Premier League, or best top 5 centre-halves. I mean, that's a bit iffy. I'll start off firstly with, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works, Eric Bailly. Now, it's early days. He isn't the finished article, but I'm a big fan of him. I think Bailly is very good, can read the game well. He's strong in the tackle. I do think he has a mistake in him at times in regards to his concentration, but that's even overplayed. I think he's a real centre-half. He looks a bit skinny, but he's way stronger than he looks. He can bring the ball out from the back. He can play at fullback if required, like you saw against Spurs when United had to rest players last year for the Europa League or whatever, and they got destroyed at Spurs, and us in the same in 2 weeks, coinciding fixtures. I think he's very good, and he's only going to improve. He's like 23 or something like that. Good find for United, to be honest. Very good. So, no particular order, but I'm going to have him. Toby, he's got to be there. I mean, he's shown it at Spurs. I mean, he's done it. I do think Toby deserves the praise. He's without a doubt one of the best. But I do think for Tongan, to a degree, for what he does at Spurs, the organising, the talking, to allow Toby... I'm not saying Toby doesn't as well, but primarily that is Jan. So that allows him to thrive and do his thing. So I'm not saying Jan's there, but I just felt had to highlight that. Toby's there. The tackles, the recovery of challenges, the deep lying passes, the stepping into midfield. He's got to be there. He's on the youngest side as well. And you'd really think sides like Barcelona, you need a centre-half. City, you need a centre-half. Why is he still at Spurs, especially with the stadium? And they've shown to a degree they will sell players. 50 million for Kyle Walker. I would have spent that 50 million on Toby. And I know Spurs would have got them thinking to sell if you do them sort of things. So he's got to be there. So Bailly and Toby's got to be there. Koscielny, 31. Last year, towards the end, he didn't have his best of periods for himself. He's declining, but he's still one of the best. Reads the game well, steps into midfield well, tackles well, reads the game well, needs to open his mouth a bit more, and things of that nature. He's 31, so he's arguably not a lot is going to happen. And if we do not win the league, he has a case of being, if not one of the best centre-halves in recent years to have played here and not won the Premier League. Come a long way from what he used to be. I know you guys remember what happened against Birmingham in the Carling Cup final, him and Szczesny. Come a long way from being a rebo, and now he's very good, and there's not many sides he doesn't... Well, what sides doesn't he walk into currently? Probably only Madrid that he can't actually start because they're playing so well. So Vertonghen, Bailly, Toby Alderweireld... I'm sorry, guys. Toby, Koscielny, Bailly. Now the rest is a bit. It's political. I want to say holding, but just a sentiment. You got to put Van Dijk. You mean he's playing for Southampton? They're not the most competitive. He's been up there. I don't really have an opinion on Van Dijk. I like him, but I'm not really sold on him per se. I don't want to say sold. I mean, I don't really have an affinity. I've given you guys my real feelings on him before, but he's got to be there. So that's 4. That's 4, right? I hope I have. So that's Toby, Koscielny, Bailly, and my man. So next, I don't know. 5th is debatable. If Kompany would stay fit and Kompany could do his thing and stay fit, he could collect 5th. Luiz, on the basis that maybe he's not the best defensively, but people thought he was gonna get ruined, and he hasn't. Stones isn't it, but I wouldn't say Stones because I think he's gonna have a decent year. I think 5th is debatable, guys. I think 5th is debatable. Even Mustafi, I can't lie. I think Mustafi, it's been a lot overplayed as to why he's not good enough, why he's this, why he's that, and maybe there's a bit of bias because I'm an Arsenal fan. But he's had good games for us. When we've got destroyed, he has not been one of the worst. The only thing he needs to do is just stop getting tight and trying to win the ball all the time, because you pull people out. There's been times he's committed unnecessary challenges on our box and they've put in free kicks and stuff like that. But I think he could have a debate. That fifth spot is actually very debatable. I'm going to say Mustafi because he's my guy and there's a bit of bias there. But I want to say Company because if he stays fit, because I remember them seasons where he was leading and things like that. So fifth is debatable, guys, but the rest still stand. Like I said, like, it is all debatable. It's all, and that's why I didn't pull it in order, because there's a case for Toby to be better than Bailey. There's a case for Bailey to be better than Koscielny. There's a case for Koscielny to be better than both. It all depends what you're looking for. None of them three in particular, none of them are clear of the others. If I had to say I'm going to buy one, I'd probably say Toby. I don't know why, but there's just something about Toby that's so likable, man. But guys, to Lou Laguna, I'm signing out. Just thought I'd say who I think are the best centre-halves. Like I said, it's changeable, and maybe this time next season, I will change it. There's a lot of centre-halves. It is difficult to put it into a 5. There's a lot of centre-halves, but at the same time, you guys know I don't feel defending's that good anymore. But yeah, I'm waffling, guys. I'm probably confusing you lot. Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe. Yeah, thank you for watching, man, guys. Appreciate it.